Hi, I wanted to give you this recording so you'd have an explanation for this example well after class. In this pretend example, we have a number of employees. And these employees were given the option of choosing various plans. Now, these could be perhaps retirement plans or methods by which they accrue vacation time. It doesn't really matter. But the accrual is based on the years of service and the plan that they're in. Now, it's worth noting that each of these little tables is named. For instance, if I select the data here, you see this is called the index of tables. And if I select this data here, you see it's called Plan B up here in the name box. All right, so let's take a look at the function and break it down and try to understand it. Now, I've intentionally broken it into multiple lines to try to make it a little easier to read. Anytime you have a complex nested function or formula like this, you want to start in the middle. And in the middle, what we have is the match function. Now, if you recall, the match function tells you the location where a bit of data is found. So let's look at the arguments. The lookup value. Match is looking for the phrase Plan C. Where is it looking? It's looking in the index of tables, which is right here, a little small 3-cell table. The match type is exact. It's looking for an exact match. As you probably understand with match, it's referring to or going to return the location of what it has found. So if it's looking for Plan C in this table, it's going to find it in the first, second, third position, 3. Now here's a nice little trick I want you to know. If I highlight the whole function and hit F9, it converts the entire function into what the answer to that function is. So that entire function is coming up with the number 3. Now that 3 becomes part of the choose function. We see it here. Choose is looking for an index number. What is the index number? It's the 3 that was provided to us by match. Well, choose has multiple options, and the one it's going to return for us is number what? Number 3. In other words, Plan C. So all of choose, if we highlight it and hit F9, is essentially denoting this table. Now, this odd string of data is all of the data that would be found in Plan C. This is just a notation for referring to what Plan C contains. Now, all of that is passed to VLookUp. Let's take a look at VLookUp. The first argument is the lookup value, the years of service. Where will VLookUp find the years of service? It's going to find it in this table here. Now, we're reading it here, but this is really what we want to understand, right? Column index number in the VLookUp tells us it's looking not in column 1, but in column 2 for the answer. So it's looking in column 2 for the match to the number 5. If we look there to the match for the number 5, we see we come down. 6 is too much, so it's going to drop back and go to the second column. The answer is going to be 2. There's my 2%. That's how that function works, and I can fill that down.